Hello everybody and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. As I had mentioned the last time we streamed this, which I think was the 18th of December, if I recall correctly. I was going to be moving in the new year to streaming twice a week, or at least that would be the plan. Tentatively those dates are Friday and Saturday. We'll see if those get adjusted at all, but at least as of right now those are going to be Friday and Saturday. Now, because it's been effectively almost a month since the last time I streamed, I think the plan was to go and do one of these main story missions. Because we've done a lot of side missions the past couple times I've streamed, if I recall correctly, so I think the plan was to do one of these two. Which I'm going to guess was... Well, it doesn't really matter which one we do. We're going to obviously do them both at some point. So I guess we'll go ahead and probably do the one for Jack. Now, I think when I loaded the save, you said there were no...
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing, Rec. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always...
Just double checking. And then, yeah, that I also hadn't streamed for the 2 weeks after the last time because it was the holidays. You know, you had Christmas and then New Year's. And then I didn't stream last week because for those of you that are in the Discord, you know that I mentioned that my dog passed away on the 2nd. So I wasn't in the mood at all that week to go ahead and do any live streams or anything of that nature. So I didn't record, I didn't do live streams, nothing. I just dealt with that. Oh shit, it's right there. Okay, that saves me a lot of time. Let's go ahead and check out the planets real quick. Moderate, so not really worth it so much. You have maybe one or two very large veins of a resource.
Probe away.
Okay, yeah, just the one.
Probe away.
I might choose to off-screen doing a whole bunch of this mining.
Launching probe.
We'll see. Reality is, I don't think you need to do like ludicrous amounts of mining to get all of the upgrades. Especially because some upgrades aren't really that important.
Launching probes.
Mostly the like ship upgrades and whatnot that matter if you care to save all of your crew.
Probe away.
Thought I saw a larger spike there, but I guess not.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Okay, game seems to think that there's still another large deposit of something. But I'm not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Found it.
Probe launched.
Okay, there's apparently another one.
Probe
How the hell did I
away.
miss that one? Whoops. Wrong button.
Probe
This
away.
planet also has some good resources.
Launching probe.
Just go ahead and do some quick scans. And then we'll, after this scan, we'll go ahead and move on with the main story.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
is.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
I didn't realize Element Zero had a different sort of sound when it has
Probe
a
away.
large deposit. But it sounded slightly different than all the other ones have.
Probe launched.
All the other ones sound like they're ticking, but the Element Zero one sounded almost like a growl.
Launching probe.
I assume it's always been like that. I just somehow never really heard it before.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Okay, and let's go ahead and go and find Jack. So, prison ship Purgatory, owned by the notorious Blue Suns mercenary company. The Purgatory was once an ARC ship used to hold agricultural animals. Now it is used to hold prisoners, whether taken in battle or sold by unscrupulous politicians under the name of subcontracting and outsourcing. Rumors abound that the Blue Suns turn skilled or fit prisoners over to Batarian slavers, but few have ever seen the transaction and lived to tell about it. Its population is listed at 4,350, but independent journalists estimate it is nearly 3 times that in periods of overcrowding. You know, I am slightly curious. Let's bring Kasumi along, and what are your specialties? I don't know. Garrus, sure. Nothing to interact out here right now.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
That sounds like a terrible deal.
I'll relinquish 1 bullet. Where do you want it?
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kirill, and this is my ship. Your weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
Yeah, and it ain't happening.
I'm not surrendering my gun. Period.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out-processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Cell Block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
And that's definitely not true.
Can you tell me about Jack?
Cerberus hasn't told you? Jack is the meanest handful of violence and hate I've ever encountered. Dangerous, crazy, and very powerful. You'll see soon enough.
And yet you never blasted her out the airlock.
How'd you end up running this ship?
I was in law enforcement on Palaven and got sick of seeing criminals escape out into the galaxy to carry on with their crimes. Bounty hunters aren't dependable. Eventually I hit upon this idea. Keep the criminals in space and the galaxy is a safer place.
So you're doing this on principle.
You do this because you think it's necessary?
Every day I see the worst sapient life has to offer. Governments are soft, unwilling to make the hard choices. Someone had to stand up and make the galaxy safe.
Maintaining a population this size in space can't be cheap.
We can cut corners that governments can't, and each prisoner brings in a fee from his homeworld. These individuals are violent, and their home planets pay well to keep them here.
Okay, and what do you do if they don't pay?
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help, so we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld at an unspecified place and time.
So it's an extortion racket.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives. These are despicable people, and I'm keeping them locked up.
Right.
Let's get on with this.
Bet it'd be hell trying to escape from this place.
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals. We have many ways to control the population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out-processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing.
You sure you don't want to escort us all the
Catch up
way?
with you later, Shepard.
Torture. These are some sick freaks.
That doesn't really come as a surprise.
Is there something I can do for you?
Is it necessary?
There's no excuse for beating a prisoner who can't fight back.
This is a massage compared to what his victims went through.
This degrades you as much as him.
We have orders.
You're not important enough to make your own decisions?
I admit, I sometimes get tired of this. Does this really get us anything useful?
No.
Stop this. For your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. Call it off. At least for now.
Are you gonna actually walk out or no? No? You're just gonna stay in there? Okay.
Hey guys, over here. Let me ask you something. If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Oh, you seem like you might have some information.
I thought this ship was a prison, not a market.
Sometimes people buy cons so they can do some punishing of their own, if you understand. Warden sells us to whoever can pay enough.
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful deal.
Why are they interrogating that prisoner? You know something?
Nah, that's Bimmy. He don't know nothing. He offed someone in the showers yesterday, I think. Guy he killed was worth a lot to the warden. Yeah, sucks to be Bimmy right now.
They're going at it pretty hard. Do they ever kill prisoners by accident?
Haven't heard of anyone dying. Warden can't make money off us if we're dead. Funny thing, though. The more a guard does it, the meaner he gets. So they rotate him through.
So, what are you in for?
I killed a few people. Only about 20 or so. And I blew up that one habitat. Small time compared to most of the guys here.
Really, blowing up a habitat is small time.
Tell me more about Jack.
The worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like it'd be useful if you could tell me more about what I'm getting into.
What's it like here?
Bad. And you gotta watch out. Damn, but someone's always after your stuff. Your smokes, your clothes, your pride. I haven't taken a shower in 3 months.
Okay.
I should go.
Wish I could go.
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice, yeah.
Okay, well, he's crazy. Okay, well, so it should be through that door, but Can I come over here?
This is the Supermax wing. It's off limits. Out processing is back down the hall on your right. They'll bring your package there after the cryo-thaw is finished.
Okay. Garrus got stuck, didn't he? God damn it, Garrus. Come on. Through the door. No? Fucking Garrus. Okay, well, guess he's gonna stay there.
Out processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
For a second, I thought I was walking through a morgue. I thought I saw blood on the floor.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
You talked up your noble intentions with this prison, but it turns out you're a criminal like the rest.
Activate systems.
Which one is it? Shredder? Yeah.
Here they come. Cloaking.
Gotcha. Then stay down.
At least you guys are actually shooting at them. Which is something you sometimes struggle with.
Going dark.
Reinforce out processing.
Oh, Jesus.
We have to get Jack out of cryo.
Really? Waiting just outside for me to get to the door.
Going silent.
My shields don't hold at all. Like, I just see an enemy and my shields almost immediately go down.
Repeat, Shepard is...
Shepard, if you hack that control, every door on the cell block opens.
It's the only way to get Jack out of there.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
And a bunch of people are going to get shot from the mechs.
That's Jack? We have to
like
get down there, now!
her audio is a little too quiet.
Warning. Warning.
They're attacking Jack.
I think Jack's got this. Yeah. Yeah, Jack is fine.
This should come in handy.
All guards, restore order. Lethal force authorized, but don't kill Jack. Tex, lockdown, lockdown.
Sectors 7, 9, and 11 have lost life support. No survivors.
Wow. At least she'll be easy to track.
All prisoners, return to your cells immediately, or I'll open every airlock on this ship.
That's not how it works.
Concussive shot ready.
Did I do that?
Wrong button. Rocket launcher. hide and wait for my shield to come back.
Shepard, the Warden has locked down the area behind you. You must find another exit route.
I mean, that's not a surprise, ED. Thank you.
Warning. Power plant damage has led to overload. Core systems failure imminent.
Oh, there's a PDA up here. Wonderful. Oh, fuck. It's one I'm gonna actually have to play the minigame for. Although that does come with extra money, I guess.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8. Grabbing cover!
And stay down.
Come on. Let me... Assuming... Find your own cover. You're literally blocking me from popping up so I can shoot.
Going dark.
One less to worry about.
The hull has been breached in sectors 12, 14, and 30. No survivors.
Oh, shit. Take care of the guy close to us.
Taking heavy fire.
Yes. Go, Garrus, go.
Yes.
Good job. Oh, they're bringing a mech. That's fun. Okay, now I need to move out of here. But it's a little hard to move when he's shooting at me.
Look behind you.
Ouch. God, no, damn it. Come on. What? Okay, I can't get out from there. Okay. It's going swimmingly. You could just get out of cover, that'd be great. Oops, wrong button, damn it. I wanted Unity. Get my squad up so hopefully they can flank some of these guys. Or not, come on. Thank you, Garrus. Now if you could... Thank you. I think getting Garrus up got that guy to decide to pop out of cover.
You see that?
Find Jack! Full alert! Find Jack!
Yes!
God. Yeah. These guys were a bit more of a pain than the other groups that we fought so far. And that's just because of the mech.
All guards to cell block 1!
You're valuable, Shepard. I could have sold you and lived like a king. But you're too much trouble. At least I can recapture Jack.
Not happening. You're a two-bit slave trader, and I don't have time for it.
I do the hard things civil governments are unwilling to. This is for the good of the galaxy.
For you.
Yeah, sound effects in cutscenes are very muffled for some reason. I don't know why.
Concussive shot ready.
Look left.
Felt that one.
Could you guys, you know, make sure we don't get flanked? That'd be great. I think that wouldn't be that hard to do. Okay, let's get on the back side of the ramp there.
Going silent.
Great job, Kasumi. I have no idea how much health you have.
Lights out.
But I'll stay back here. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Stop!
You better not be planning to steal my ship.
Cerberus.
What the hell do you want?
I'm Commander Shepard.
My name is Shepard, and I'm here to get you off this ship.
I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
Well, don't worry. I am working alongside them, but not for them.
I'm working with Cerberus for now because they can help me.
With them, for them, I don't care. You show up in a Cerberus frigate to take me away somewhere? You think I'm stupid?
Well, you know, you don't have very many options.
This ship is going down in flames. We can get you to safety, and we're asking for your help.
We could knock her out and take her.
I'd like to see you try.
That seems like a terrible idea, Garrus, and it'd be great if you didn't bring up solutions like that are just gonna piss off the other party.
We're not gonna attack her.
Good move. Look, you want me to come with you? Make it worth my while.
Okay, what do you want?
Tell me what you're thinking.
I bet your ship's got lots of Cerberus databases. I want to look at those files, see what Cerberus has got on me. You want me on your team? Let me go through those databases.
You know what? I really don't care. Sure.
I'll give you full access.
You better be straight up with me. So why the hell are we standing here?
Move out.
My neck is clipping through that armor constantly. I've noticed it like twice so far.
Welcome to the Normandy, Jack. I'm Miranda, Shepard's second in command. On this ship, we follow orders.
Tell the Cerberus cheerleader to back off, Shepard. I'm here because of our deal.
Give her the files.
Miranda will let you into the system. Let me know what you find.
Hear that, Precious? We're going to be friends. You, me, and every embarrassing little secret. I'll be reading down in the hold, or somewhere near the bottom. I don't like a lot of through traffic. Keep your people off me. Better that way.
Miranda, you can shake your head all disappointed however many times you want. We've been over this numerous times. I don't give two shits about Cerberus themselves. Kelly, come on. Normally just walking by triggers you to say something, but you're not.
Jack's tattoos are beautiful. As colorful as her past, I'm sure. I have concerns with her temper, though.
How so?
You have worries about Jack?
I know she'll be solid under fire, but her attitude suggests deep personal issues. She pushes people away, yet approaches sex casually. I don't think she understands her own motivations. I wouldn't be surprised if she makes advances on you. If you want her respect, think twice.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume she attempts to use sex as a means of feeling in control.
I'll do my best not to piss her off.
Please warn me if you fail. I want a chance to hide. Anyway, what's up?
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Really?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
No messages at all. That is slightly surprising.
Hey.
I want to talk.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm still finding out about me. Thanks for letting me look at these files.
Find anything interesting?
What's in them?
Your friends at Cerberus are into some nasty things. I'm gonna find something I can use. I just know it.
Well, tell me about finding answers.
What if the answers aren't what you expect?
I'm not looking for answers. I'm looking for names, dates, places.
Technically, those would be answers because your questions would be who's involved, when did it take place, where did it take place. Exactly what it is a different story altogether.
What happens when you find what you're looking for?
I go hunting. Anyone who's screwed with me pays. Their associates pay. Their friends pay. The galaxy's gonna be a lot emptier when I'm done.
I'd kind of prefer if you didn't just go on a murderous rampage across the galaxy, killing a bunch of people, especially those that aren't directly involved.
I won't let you go on a killing spree.
I'm here for your mission. After that, what I do is my business.
Technically, there's nothing stopping me from just killing you after the mission is complete.
What's your history with Cerberus?
They raised me in a research facility. I escaped when I was a kid. Been on the run ever since. And they've been chasing me ever since. But soon, I'm gonna chase them.
You sound excited.
You think about this a lot, don't you?
I go to sleep with this. I wake up with it. Everyone I kill, I pretend it's the ones that did this to me.
I could get you some better quarters.
You don't have to live in this pit, you know.
It's dark, quiet, and hard to find. That spells safety to me. You know, this ship is a powerhouse. You could go pirate. Live like a king. I could help.
Maybe after the mission.
We have to stop the collectors. I don't have time for piracy.
When this is done, we'll either be dead or out here in space. With this ship. Think about it. Lots of creds. Freedom to go wherever you want. And all the mayhem and fighting I could want.
Like I said, maybe after the mission is complete.
What is it about killing that fascinates you so much?
I figure every time someone dies and it's not me, my chances of survival go up. Simple.
I don't think that's how that works. I mean, I guess it depends on how you try to measure things, but it could also just mean your chance of dying goes up. One less person in the world that could potentially be the one who dies means that there is a slightly higher chance that you could then be the next one to die.
I should go.
Yep.
You know. Go play Russian roulette. Whatever. I don't think there's anybody to talk to on the crew quarters, so... I mean... Kelly here claims nobody wants to talk, so... I guess we're gonna go ahead and do the Warlord. As well. God, they're putting this stuff right up front. Not a whole lot of resources.
Probe away.
There we go.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Yeah, when I have nothing better to do, I'm probably going to go ahead and off-screen some of this mining. It's not the most exciting stuff, but to an extent you kind of have to do a little bit of it.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
I seem to be missing a decent... There it is.
Launching probe.
Apparently there's another one. Really? Okay. There was.
Probe away.
Oh, this planet is rich.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
And seems to have a decent balance of resources. I mean, granted, it's mostly iridium and platinum, but nonetheless, it's still a fairly decent
Probe
spread.
away. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
A couple of little pockets of palladium. Okay, let's go ahead and land on Corliss. So, a garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Corliss at the turn of the century. And ever since, the Corliss Tourist Bureau has been attempting to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked, though they have tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure that Corliss's image is permanently stained. Corliss's biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junked spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, it is still a dirty business that chokes Corliss's sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and a scavenger underclass round out the spectacles of urban decay. As a travel advisory, Corliss ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems, and first in off-worlder murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. Apparently, though, they have an estimated population of, what is that, 3.8 billion? That is surprisingly decent. Garrus, and you know what, Kasumi, you worked out fairly well. So we'll bring you along again. Okay. So, do we go ahead and turn whatever this ability was called into Commando or Shock Trooper? Commando gives us more power damage and weapon damage, while Shock Trooper gives us more health, bonus to Paragon / Renegade, and a power duration instead of damage. I think I'm inclined to go for Commando, to be honest. Just for the further increase to weapon damage of plus 15% as opposed to plus 9%.
The dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed. Perfection is your goal.
Loudspeakers? Someone likes the sound of their voice.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Being hired is merely the beginning. You must earn your place in the mighty army we are building.
Pretty sure this is the one where you get run.
Look outpost ahead, and they're ready for us.
Taking cover!
I've got no shield!
God, I really need to work on something to get my shield, how large my shield is, up.
Shit! I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... Son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs, or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
Would Metagel happen to change your mind?
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch. I don't know anything. I just shoot the overflow from the labs. The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
Let's see. Get rid of them.
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
Yes, now tell me about the Warlord.
Have you seen O'Keir? Does he know about all of this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What's Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
Okay, well. Time to start running, buddy.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Why chase him off so soon?
Some people need a heavy hand. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
God damn it, Kasumi.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation. Legal?
Hostiles, stay sharp.
Oh, goody, there's a medkit down there. Also, since he was apparently still bleeding out, I'm assuming we didn't actually heal him.
My shields are down. This should slow him down.
God, they will not stop shooting.
Impressive.
And I can't see the last one.
Boom.
There we go.
The Krogans are your example and your warning. As ferocious as they are, failures are expendable.
Right there. Code 6, off-road presence. Ship fire from the Krogan.
We have guests in the compound. If they're not killed immediately, all bonuses will be denied.
Are you hostile?
I've got no shield. Firing a high-impact shot.
No, you're not. Let me get some ammo real quick. And then we can talk.
You are different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
Night cycles. 7 days.
Lab bred, but full grown.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was flushed from Glass Mother. Survival is what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
Okay. Well, tell me some of the questions. Or, well, answer some questions I got. So tell me about Jador.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
It was taught enough to be judged. We still don't know what the goal was, though.
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Okay, I need to look this up, because for some reason I feel like that is, what's his name? Michael Dorn, I think is the name. The guy that played, Worf on, Star Trek. I'm not sure if I'm, misremembering, but, or, you know, mishearing, but I swear it kind of sounds like him. But I don't seem to be getting any hits on the old Google, so I've got no way of confirming that. Unless it says in the credits, which I'd never actually watch, because who the hell watches credits?
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that, but it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A lab with Krogans. Sounds like an attempt to cure the genophage.
Cure? Cure was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
But somehow you failed.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
Maybe spending his week-long childhood in a tank made him crazy, like that merc said.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
Okay. Is what he's saying possible?
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
No idea. Doesn't look like he's had much success so far.
Well, can you show me to the lab?
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Glad he's friendly.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
Why have you stayed here?
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
I swear his head was disappearing.
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Stay sharp.
I swear it looked like as he walked away, his head was constantly appearing and disappearing.
My shields are down.
Bastards just coming around the corner shooting.
Lights out! Look out!
Oh no, he's still alive.
Who authorized that Krogan release? Okir?
I see them.
Okay, you're dead.
Cloaking!
is.
Stay there.
Oh, that... Really, Kasumi?
Look out! It's charging!
About that one!
Is he? Because he doesn't look to be charging. So either you have a weird definition of charging, or he wasn't charging. Okay. How many of you are there? Seriously.
Krogan took down the grid. We're blind and getting hit on all sides. Where are the heavies?
Kasumi? Okay. I think that was Kasumi that fell down. And then I guess got teleported back up top, because whoops, you're not supposed to fall there.
Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit! Where's Jador and her personal guard?
Sniper rifle damage doesn't hurt, I guess.
Someone's coming.
Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and switch to a sniper rifle here. Oh shit.
Now you see me.
Oh my god. So freaking many. Do you mind not shooting me when I'm trying to snipe?
Well done.
That'd be greatly appreciated.
Going dark.
Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and get Garrus up. I think we killed her. Yeah, am I? Oh, I am out of ammo. Okay.
Concentrate on the Krogan charge or we're all dead. Who's a genius who gave them arms?
Is he dead? He is. Wonderful. Okay, game, you don't seem to be giving me pieces I need. Like, you really didn't want to give those to me.
Kill the trespassers. I'll deal with the traitorous Okier.
Cloaking.
Let's also go ahead and get Incendiary up. Okay. Don't know what the hell that was. Somebody fell from the sky. I think it might have been Kasumi, so... Yeah, I think that was Kasumi.
You got it.
Affirmative.
Berserkers are going down, but the outsider commandos are still incoming. Repeat, still incoming.
One less to worry about.
Now you see me.
A little late to be using that, Kasumi.
I need everyone out of the labs to fight this. Every floor, every outpost, move!
Firing a high impact shot.
Shit.
Doors holding them back. She'll lose all our toys if we don't get back up.
Going dark.
Did I do them?
Yes, you did, and it'd be wonderful if you did that more often. Because those rocket troops are very annoying.
Concentrate fire on my position! Concentrate on...
I assume we're approaching the end here.
There are 3 of them. 3! Anything can be killed if you do your damn job.
The door! Damn it! Someone get her off the speakers and out here!
Apparently the enemies decided they didn't want to take the high ground. I mean, that works fine for me. Not so much for them.
Fire in the hole.
Ouch. The hell hit me?
Now you see me.
The target.
Trespassers are topside. Tell Jador we can't move them in. We're getting slaughtered.
Nice shot.
I need cover.
Oh, there we go. It's a pretty well-timed move, Kasumi.
Squad 4. Outpost. Report, damn it.
It'd be so great if you could do that more often.
This should slow him down.
There we go. Oh, there's another one? Oh shit, there is. Let me get down.
Cloaking.
Fire at will. Alpha. Bravo.
I'm gonna have to BRB in just a moment.
Beautiful.
Okay, sorry about that. Had to answer the phone. God, I'm gonna have to redo some stuff because for some fucking reason, EA got the brilliant idea that if you stay away from the game for long enough, it's gonna take you back to the launcher. Why anybody in the right mind would want that, I don't know.
You can be killed if you do your damn job.
Jador! Damn it! Someone get her off the speakers and out here!
But the geniuses over at EA and BioWare apparently thought that's what people want, is to be kicked back to the launcher if they pause the game for too long. And I think it happened like 5-10 minutes. So it's not even like I had the game paused for a ludicrous amount of time.
Getting slaughtered.
No shields.
I really wish we had fucking grenades in this game.
I'll light him up.
I need cover.
Down you go.
It'd make dealing with these damn troopers so much easier. Brilliant job. Okay, use Unity, get Kasumi back up.
Squad 4, outpost. Outpost, damn it. Let's do everything myself.
I've lost shield.
Fire in the hole!
Kasumi, where the hell are you?
On my way.
Protocol 5, friendly casualties.
Okay.
I'll get there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, go. Go out there.
Understood.
Go. Garrus, you have simple orders. They are to move.
Lights out.
And Kasumi's already down.
Fire in the hole!
Okay. Like I said, had to go through that shit again because, for whatever reason, EA and BioWare got the brilliant idea that we should clearly kick the player back to the launcher where you get to choose which of the 3 games you want to play. If you pause the game for more than 10 minutes. At most. I don't even think it may have not even been 10 minutes, honestly.
Shepard, don't shoot. You know me.
No, I don't recall you, to be completely honest. I don't. Like, if we do know each other, I don't recall you.
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Ranathanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
Okay, yeah, that's probably why I don't remember you. I didn't consider it super important that I let somebody go. I also, frankly, could not be bothered to remember their name. Okay, why are you here?
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab.
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okeer is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask you some questions in just a second. But first things first, let me go ahead and look at something. Explain his work.
What's Okeer trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okeer mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
I'm gonna be honest, that's not super useful information. Are you trying to buy off your guilt?
Is paying me supposed to make up for working for Saren, or whatever you're doing here?
No, but it's a start I wouldn't have had without you. So maybe I'm not the best example of moral research, but give me a little credit for trying. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
Not usually like that.
She seemed nice, in that mad scientist ethics for sale kind of way.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
Clearly.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Okay, well, I presume that you're Okeer.
I take it you're Okeer? You don't seem particularly caged, or grateful that I'm here.
You may claim to be here to help, but the formerly deceased Shepard is not a sign of gentle change. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
And I bet you will too.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
It was a tough decision.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider, one that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
We're here about collectors, not your problems.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Okay, tell me about the rejects.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
So you don't want a horde?
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the lands.
You're kind of sounding like an unfeeling zealot.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps, but I will restore the Krogan, and my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or Horde would. My legacy is perfection, with each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
Okay. Now, what are the specifics of this collector deal?
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
Okay. Now what's this about the genophage in numbers?
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Okay. Will you be joining us?
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
Okay, well, looks like I hold the power now, Okeer.
Sorry, Doctor. It appears your position has just weakened.
I understand, but you'll have nothing if she poisons us all. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Doesn't mean I'm asking you to kill yourself or anything, dude. Just so you know. Just letting you know, technically now things are a little bit more negotiable. Because there's technically nothing stopping me from just saying, I'm leaving you here.
They are. I want them dead. This is my world. I'll point them.
Really?
Charlie. They've seen us.
Gift for you!
Dare.
I'll light him up.
I gotta deal with this mech that's quickly approaching me. So let's take out our trusty old missile launcher.
Threat assessment requested.
Ouch. Well, he's dead now, that's fine. Oh, looks like you guys finished off Jador. Wonderful. Alright, yeah. Jador. I think I accidentally called her Jador. Oh, there's supposed to be a Krogan that pops out of there, but he's kind of bugged out.
Must be strong.
Alarms in the lab? What's that Krogan doing up there?
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okira's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
You know, I do want to mention real quick, some people act like, you know, the Mass Effect Trilogy here was, like, bug-free. It wasn't. It really wasn't. It has some of the dumbest bugs ever.
If I knew why the Collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier, this grunt, perfect.
Wonderful. As I was saying, you know, all BioWare games have had bugs and other shit, and often they're the dumbest bugs. I mean, they're good games. BioWare does make good games. But, you know, Andromeda was not the first time that there has been a Mass Effect game that had various bugs. You know, some people really need to take off their damn rose-tinted glasses.
I would tell you, but everything is in my prototype.
Why would someone so fanatical sacrifice himself for one Krogan?
That thing can't be worse than Okir. And if he's tough, we need him.
He sacrificed himself because it's his life's work. Or something to that effect, at least.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
If he'll help. I doubt anyone's asked for his opinion.
Normandy, Okira's a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Wonderful. We got a couple of upgrades that we can go ahead and do.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
That excited, are you?
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
Well, that seems like the fun part.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with them.
Okay. Do we have any... No, we don't have any other main story missions right now until we wake up Krogan Buddy. Let's see. All Krogan squad mates get plus 25% health. I mean, I don't expect to bring Grunt along very often, I'm being honest here.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. Wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
Kind of suspected as much.
I had a feeling you were holding something back.
Apologies, classified information, but you've earned the full story. Need to know me, what I can do, what I did. Wasn't lying completely. Initially just did recon, but uncovered data. Troubling. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Well, that doesn't seem like it's within design specs.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Okay, well, perhaps they were adapting. Or rather, perhaps they weren't adapting.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. More fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
Okay, and what happened next?
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
And this was the best choice you had.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
Not quite sure I believe that. Why exactly not go all the way?
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal, not a murderer. Genocide, unnecessary. Krogan as a whole, violent, aggressive, still have outliers, worth saving. Genophage modification protected galaxy, allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
I think they would argue otherwise.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
It's always better when things go according to plan.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
That doesn't really actually answer the question all that well. Well, thanks for telling me.
I doubt you've told many people about this, Mordin. I appreciate you letting me know.
Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Okay. I believe you. Jacob?
Commander, can I help you with something?
Possibly. Let's talk about you.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
You're a soldier like me, Jacob.
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. And here I am.
So you don't mind their methods?
You don't seem like a results-at-all-costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
Okay.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
That seems like something that should have been reported.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
Well, you're still in top shape.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus puts you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
Well, it's not like I was in any shape to ask.
No chance. They had me under the whole time.
Figures. They always have to be in control. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Wait. Were all these here before? I don't recall if the heavy weapon, these 3 heavy weapons were all here before or not.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Tell him I'll get around to it at some point. Oh, wait. Let's see. Title. Untitled. From Error Invalid Sender Name. Hey, Shepard. Heard I have you to thank for getting out of Purgatory. Sent a ship to round me up, but they didn't weapons check good enough. I'm gonna carve your name instead of mine into my next victim as thanks. Got anything you need? Anyone you need dead? You did take a shot at me, though, on my way out, so I have to kill you. You know how it goes. Dad taught me that you let anybody hurt you, they get ideas, so you make sure to send a message. Not like I'm sending now, though. See you around. The people who live here are coming back, and it's showtime. Look around for your name. I'll make sure you find it before I find you. Billy. Probably shouldn't have saved Billy. Seems like he might be a little cuckoo. And we already knew he was a little cuckoo. But it seems like he might be a little bit more so than originally thought.
What's wrong?
They lost contact with New Canton. Might be the Collectors.
Did your family get out of there?
I don't know. There's no communications yet.
I'm sure they're safe. You'll see.
Chuck was... You got anything you want to say? It's been a little while since we talked.
How may I help you, Commander?
Nope, you got nothing to say.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
I mean, it really seems like you probably should, but whatever.
Thank you, Commander. Rupert put the new supplies to good use.
Oh, glad you're enjoying it. Either I bought a ton, or I only bought enough for like 1 serving of it, and we already went through it instead of waiting to do it before we went on to the suicide mission.
Shepard, need me for something?
Yeah, let's talk.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Sure.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Apparently Garrus is not exactly interested in talking right now. Miranda, you got anything new you want to say?
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Okay. Where the hell is Kasumi? Here, right? Yeah.
There you are. You really dodged a bullet down there. It took guts to stand up to Zaid, but I'm glad you did.
How the hell do you know about that, Kasumi? We didn't have you at the time.
The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
Why the hell wouldn't it?
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Let's be real here, Kasumi. Why wouldn't it? You know, there's literally nothing stopping her from deciding to hook up with somebody on the ship. We'll activate that in a moment.
Hey.
Anything new since the last time we talked?
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
Oh, maybe later.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
Tell me about the cult.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
I'm going to assume you killed them all.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
I'm going to assume you killed them all.
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Okay, tell me about this theft of a military craft.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Oh, well, that's not quite as exciting in that case.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You probably have a lot of fun conversations with the Garrus.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
That is an interesting definition of vandalism.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
It's my pleasure, Jack. Let's see if our two lovebirds down here in engineering have anything they want to say. This is the right door, actually.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty. What can we do for you, Commander?
I assume you have nothing new to
Carry
say.
on. Will do, Commander.
Just curious if they might have. Oh, damn it, that was starboard. Zaid, anything new you want to talk about?
This mission takes me back.
Okay.
Jack, Subject Zero, whatever you call her. Hell of a girl. Could have used a destructive little bitch like that 10 years ago when we dropped blind into the Krogan DMZ. Took out a lot of Krogan that day, but we lost way too many men. Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking gone, just like that. But I gotta let that go. We have more important things to do.
Yes, you do, Zaid. Yes, you do. You're gonna have to get over it.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Okay, you got nothing you want to talk about now. It's fine. Let's go ahead and let Grunt out. I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Is he aware?
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Is he dangerous?
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
Is there anything odd about him?
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Well, you're useless, Edie.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
Okay, well, sorry, Edie. He's too valuable.
He's either a powerful addition to the crew or a time bomb. I'd rather deal with it now.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
In theory, it probably would have been a good idea to have somebody with me. Just on the off chance he decides he wants to go on a murder spree.
Human. Male. Before you die, I need a name.
I can give you more than that.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okir couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, Legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
Okay. Curious why you decided to go with Grunt as opposed to Legacy or whatever the first one was.
You wouldn't prefer Okir or Legacy?
It's short. Matches the training in my blood. The other words are big things I don't feel. Maybe they fit your mouth better. I feel nothing for Okir's clan or his enemies. I'll do what I'm bred to do. Fight and determine the strongest. But his imprint has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
Okay. I don't know if I can ask the you feel nothing for Okir without the game deciding to move on, so... Well, join my crew. We'll find it.
I have a good ship and a strong crew. A strong clan. You'd make it stronger.
If you're weak and choose weak enemies, I'll have to kill you.
Our enemies are worthy. No doubt about that.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Not exactly what I'm looking to do, Grunt, but okay.
Shepard.
Got any upgrades?
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Let's see, Krogan shotgun. Grunt gets a Claymore heavy shotgun. I don't know how useful this really is, and that's a lot of platinum.
Shepard.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Did Okir give you any imprints about the collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okir spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Not useful, Grunt.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Very well. Just, try not to do any damage to the ship, and we will get along swimmingly.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room, Commander.
Yes, I know that. Oh, encrypted transmission from elusive man, Shepard. I see you awakened Okir's Krogan. A dangerous decision, but you've got free reign on this operation. If you're certain he'll be a useful member of the team, you've got my support. We need every weapon we can get in this battle. If this grunt proves unreliable and has to be put down, don't lose the body. He's based at least partially on collector technology and could offer useful genetic data, but again, you are in charge.
I don't know what to feel about Grunt. My psych reports were for Okir. We have no guarantees that Grunt is mentally stable. I get the feeling he just doesn't care about anything, including who lives or dies.
Don't worry, Kelly, I'll protect you.
Don't worry, Kelly. I wouldn't let him touch you.
If there's any touching being done, you'd better be involved. Anyway, what's up?
Well, let's chat.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
It looks like nothing new here.
I better go.
Okay, maybe we'll talk later. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always
Okay.
nice chatting with you.
Well, let's go ahead and meet the elusive man, because apparently he really wants to talk to us. For one reason or another.
Shepard, I think we have them. Horizon, one of our colonies in the Terminus systems, just went silent. If it isn't under attack, it soon will be. Has Mordant delivered the countermeasure for the Seeker swarms?
Not yet.
Let's hope he works well under pressure. There's something else you should know. One of your former crew, Ashley Williams, she's stationed on Horizon.
What's she doing there?
Last I knew, Ash was Alliance. Why is she out in the Terminus systems?
Officially, it's an outreach program to improve Alliance relation with the colonies, but they're up to something. And if they sent Chief Williams, it must be big. Perhaps you should take it up with her.
Well, it's probably not a coincidence.
The Collectors just happened to pick a colony with one of my former crew? I don't buy it.
It shouldn't be a surprise the Collectors are interested in you, especially if they're working for the Reapers. They might be going after her to get to you.
That's a possibility. That does seem a bit of a stretch, though, I will be honest.
We should send a message to the Citadel. The Alliance can give us reinforcements.
Not until you investigate. I don't want the Alliance getting in our way. Once you have the situation under control, I'll send the message personally.
Let's be honest here, elusive man. It'll probably take the Alliance a while to actually gather a fleet and actually send it out. So I would have plenty of time to get there, deal with the situation, investigate, and probably get out before the Alliance even reacts. Or, well, rather, before the Alliance even shows up.
Send the coordinates. We'll head straight there.
This is the most warning we've ever had, Shepard. Good luck.
Joker, set a course for Horizon. I've got to go see the professor.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Tell me you have something.
Yes.
Okay, you're not telling me anything.
Lilith, we've got a problem.
Still can't calibrate the targeting matrix?
Those defense towers are useless if we don't figure it out.
Sorry, Chief. Getting our comm systems back online takes priority.
Yeah. Okay. Surprised people haven't tried to blame that one on me, too.
People out here don't trust the Alliance. It's nothing personal. What is that?
Well, it's called a ship.
Get everyone to the safe house. I'll cover you. Run! Ah!
Assuming control. We are the harbinger of their perfection. Prepare these humans for ascension.
I'd rather you didn't. Bring Garrus along, because that makes perfect sense. And, I guess we'll do Kasumi again. Let's go ahead and upgrade our incendiary ammo. I don't recall which one of these it is, but apparently there's a bug or whatever where I guess Garrus does significantly more damage using one of these sniper rifles. I don't recall if it's the Incisor or the Mantis. I think it might be the Incisor.
Ground sack. Morton, you sure these armor upgrades will protect us from the Seeker swarms?
Certainty impossible, but in limited numbers should confused detection make us invisible to swarms. In theory.
That doesn't sound good.
Experimental technology. Only test is contact with Seeker swarms. Look forward to seeing if you survive.
Well, thank you, Mortis.
It's stable.
Okay, sounds like that's all of them. At least for now.
Commander, we're getting all interference. We can't maintain this field.
That ship's blocking communications.
We're on our own now.
Heavy weapons, get down!
Somebody has a heavy weapon. We got husks. And quite a few of them, and they don't seem to go down quite as quickly as they did in Mass Effect 1. They seem to be just a tad bit tankier.
Those things look like the husks the Geth used on Eden Prime.
I thought the Geth got that technology from Sovereign.
Looks like Mr. Elusive was right. The Collectors are working for the Reapers.
Well, you know, maybe not working for, but they might be working with. You know, way to jump to conclusions, Kasumi.
This thing used to be human, didn't it? Is it one of the colonists?
No. The Geth impaled their victims on giant spikes to turn them into husks. But we haven't seen any. The Collectors must have already had the husks. They want the colonists alive for something else.
Oh, living victims. Well, that sounds just wonderful.
The Collectors must be experimenting on the colonists. What are they up to?
I'm trying not to think about it.
Guess we'll find out when we stop them.
Probably for the best.
These aren't the same creatures I fought on Eden Prime. They're more advanced. Evolved.
They still die if you shoot them.
Lots of things die when you shoot them, Garrus.
The Collectors aren't getting away with more victims. Let's move out.
Let's go.
Like, that's not helpful in the slightest, Garrus.
Where'd they all go?
All these empty buildings. It's unsettling.
Heavy weapons.
Probably not a good idea to do that. While we've got enemies to shoot at.
Firing a high-impact shot!
I've got no shield!
Going
you didn't die. I thought you were dead. Here's somebody.
Concussive shot ready.
Nothing particularly useful in that building. Let's check the other one over here. Nothing particularly useful here either from the looks of it. mean, a little bit more metagel is nice, I guess. Sort of whatever. And nothing at all in this building.
After you.
I'm with you.
Wasn't sure if Garrus got himself stuck somewhere again.
Stuck in stasis, but still aware. Tech like this could save me a lot of trouble on a job.
They've been like this a long time.
Computer. Oh, oops. Get out of the way, people. I can't really tell, but I wonder if those eyes are actually following people. Collector particle beam. Thank you. It's very nice, and I think that's the heavy weapon that I typically use. I played this back on console back in the day.
I am assuming direct control. We are the harbinger of your destiny.
Lock. Open door.
Your form is fragile. Careful. The universe bend to me.
And stay down.
Irrelevant. You have merely delayed the inevitable.
Okay. Up, there's freaking more coming in, of course.
Assuming direct control.
Interestingly, the ones that he assumes direct control of don't actually have health. They only have the barrier and armor. It's a little weird that that's how that works, but that is how that works. I don't know if this is... Where the hell does this go? Oh, just around back? Okay. Oh, damn it.
Company, get out here, now!
You're human.
What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
They already knew you were here.
You had to hear them try to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the collectors.
Those things are collectors? You mean, they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
First things first, buddy. You gotta tell me who you are.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan. Mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there were swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Chief Williams here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Chief Williams? Heard she was some kind of hero or something. Didn't mean nothing to me, though. Would rather she just stayed back in Council space.
Why was she here?
Any idea what she was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling she was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
Tell me about the colony defense towers.
A gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to keep hostile ships from landing near the colony. Had to build a massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Only we couldn't get the targeting systems online. So the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Why do you think this is the Alliance's fault?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers and drew attention to ourselves. I left Council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
It's not their fault.
The collectors are targeting remote colonies. The Alliance was trying to help.
I don't need their help. Too many strings attached. That rep said she was just here to get the towers online, but mark my words, there's more to it.
Well, we could use those towers.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the Collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
One of us should be able to figure it out. We just need the location.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
You stay here.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
I think you're the one who needs the luck more than I do.
Behind us! I'm taking fire.
Technically, that wasn't behind us.
Control of this form. Leave the dead where they fall.
Do you not? Like, really?
This is what you face. You cannot resist. This is what you face. The experiments will continue, Shepard.
What the fuck is that? Ouch.
Going silent.
You know what? I'm gonna take the particle beam out. I prefer if you didn't try to particle beam me, dude. It's very rude. Here we go, ammo. You know, I swear these boxes basically never have anything in them. They're just there. I guess to have temporary cover. Because they just don't seem to actually ever contain items. So they have basically no reason to exist.
This might be useful.
Biotic damage, that's not useful to me directly.
I thought we'd run across more of those frozen colonists. Not that I'm complaining.
Probably loaded onto the collector ship by now. We should hurry.
That seems like a safe bet, Garrus. I want to assume these are like battery banks or something. Because otherwise it just seems a little bit weird that they're right there. I was gonna save, but now I can't because we're technically in combat.
I've got no shields!
Going silent.
Back up, buddy.
Now you see me.
Kasumi, doing the whole disappearing trick doesn't work against husks. It really doesn't. They don't sit still.
There it is, the transmitter.
Okay, anything I can grab real quick before we inevitably trigger the boss fight that takes place here. And also, where is a good place to set up shop? Oh, that's closed. Never mind. Because I assume realistically, I'm probably going to get swarmed. So setting up shop smack dab in the middle, probably not the best idea. Apparently I cannot melee stuff if it is technically on a different level than I am.
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
We need help with some towers.
Edie, can you get the colony's defense towers online?
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
The collectors won't just sit by while we do this.
Anything else?
Got any other helpful tips?
Just one. Enemy reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Well, that's not a helpful tip. Oh shit.
We are the harbinger of your destiny.
Now you see me.
I know
I'm
you
coming
feel
from the front.
Okay, that's just gonna affect me through cover.
Kill 1 and 100 will replace it.
Jesus.
Neutralize Commander Shepard.
Bypassing failsafes and attempting emergency power-up. Please hold a defense tower.
That husk is just...
Tear you apart. The experiments will continue, Shepard.
Firing a high-impact shot.
I don't know why the hell everything was so echo. Come on, Kasumi. Push him back so I can actually shoot him. He wasn't even looking in my direction. He shot me.
No way is that all. There's gonna be more.
Thank you for pointing that out, Kasumi. That's exactly what I wanted to hear right now.
Sequential power-up initiated. Guardian anti-ship batteries at 40%.
More of them! We sure are popular today!
Direct intervention is necessary.
Going silent.
This hurts you.
I mean, it does. I agree.
Beautiful.
Concussive shot ready.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 60%. Syncing targeting protocols to Normandy systems. Continue to protect the tower.
That's what I'm trying to do. Use some help, though.
This should calm down.
Garrus, did you somehow manage to hit me? Because I don't think I've ever seen the AI use a concussive shot. So I'm a little more inclined to think you somehow did damage to me.
Get ready. Gotta be more soon.
Shut up, Garrus and Kasumi, both of you. Like, I would really prefer for you guys not.
Edie, we need that system online.
A new one. Whatever it is, don't get too close.
Ow?
Tips for you!
I would like to be able to get somewhere where I'm not going to get blown up because there's an explosive canister next to me.
My attack was ineffective.
And out of ammo.
Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
And let's run away.
Lights out! That didn't work.
Firing a high-impact shot.
You had the same idea as me, Garrus. You didn't really do anything, though.
Shields down.
They're pulling out.
Well, don't let them. Somebody needs to quickly wrap their legs around it.
No! Don't let him get away!
It's too late.
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I did what I could.
I didn't want it to end this way. I did what I could.
Yeah, you did, Shep.
Shepard? Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shepard, Captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a god, Delan, back from the dead.
Hey there.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
First things first, Ashley, what can you tell me about Liara? How's she holding up? I mean, I assume the two of you don't really keep in contact because you didn't really seem a big fan of her, but nonetheless. It's good to see you again, I guess.
It's been too long, Ash. How have you been?
That's it? You show up after 2 years and act like nothing's happened? I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. I thought you were gone. You were more than our commander. Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I wasn't really conscious for most of those 2 years.
Not my choice. I spent the last 2 years in some kind of coma while Cerberus rebuilt me.
You're with Cerberus now? Garrus, too? I can't believe the reports were right.
Reports? You mean you already knew?
Alliance intel said Cerberus could be behind our missing colonies. We got a tip that this one could be the next to get hit. I went to Anderson, but he wouldn't talk. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. Worse, that you were working for the enemy.
I don't work for Cerberus.
Cerberus and I want the same thing, to save our colonies. That doesn't mean I answer to them.
Do you really believe that? Or is that just what Cerberus wants you to think? I wanted to believe that you were alive. I just never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
I'm not a traitor, Ash.
Ash, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I'd like to believe you, Shepard, but I don't trust Cerberus. And it worries me that you do. What did they do to you? What if they're behind it? What if they're the ones working with the Collectors?
Damn it, Williams. You're so focused on Cerberus that you're ignoring the real threat.
So you won't listen?
I can see you won't listen to reason.
You show up after 2 years and tell me you're working with Cerberus. Sounds like you left reason behind a long time ago. Doesn't matter. I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. It's in my blood. I'm reporting back to the Citadel. I'll let them decide if they believe your story.
Fat chance. Oh, so true. So true.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Ash. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'm no fan of aliens, but Cerberus has a history of being extremist. I'll never work for a group like that. So long, Commander. Good luck.
And she'll get over it by the next game.
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
Let's see, so Collectors escaped with approximately 1/3 of Horizon's population. Front Corporation will funnel supplies, monetary aid to colonial survivors. Collector leader Harbinger demonstrates a personal interest in Shepard. Unclear whether his ability to possess his minions is cybernetic override, indication of hive mind among Collectors, or even Reaper technology at work. Salvage team captured Collector bodies for study.
Shepard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
Not counting on it.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
Another way? Shepard, it should be obvious.
Ash said the Alliance got a tip about me and Cerberus. Was that you?
I may have let it slip that you were alive, and with Cerberus.
You risked the lives of my friend, my crew, and that entire colony, just to lure the Collectors there?
A calculated risk. I suspected the Collectors were looking for you, or people connected to you. Now I know for certain. I told you I wouldn't sit and wait while the Reapers and Collectors gather strength. Besides, they would have hit another colony eventually, and without a way to predict which one, they would have abducted everyone.
Know where colonies get hit.
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shepard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
That is definitely off limits, dude.
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shepard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
My team is strong.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. I've forwarded 3 more dossiers. Keep building your team while I find a way through the relay. And be careful, Shepard. The Collectors will be watching you.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
Don't worry, Jacob. We can do this.
They're powerful, but we've got a few tricks for them. If anyone can stop them, we can.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit home. What we're doing, what we're up against. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know?
Thank you, Jacob, for informing me that a couple more people probably have loyalty missions available now.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Something on your mind?
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But...
I'd like to at least know.
I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
Okay.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
You don't want to find him?
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Interesting.
Any signs that this was a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operation stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
Okay.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Of course it would be. It's easy enough.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment. Think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have two. Scratch that. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
That makes no sense. He's like, I think I found out why the collectors are interested in humans. And then, for some reason, feels the need to mention that humans have only one heart, but Krogans have two. What exactly does that have to do?
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
It went about as well as can be expected given the circumstances.
It was good to see her.
Do you have strong feelings for her?
Be jealous.
Would it bother you if I did, Kelly?
No, I'm just making sure my commander isn't going bonkers. It's not like I'm trying to be a friend. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the North?
But mostly I feel encouraged.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here. Commander, you've received a new...
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Interesting.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Name's Dr. Amanda Kenson. Dr. Kenson recently reported that she found evidence of an imminent Reaper invasion.
So why call me?
Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
Okay. Why a solo mission?
I have a hell of a squad with me. I'm sure they'd help out.
Kenson is my friend. If the Batarians see a squad of armed soldiers, they'll kill her. This is serious, Commander. Go in with discretion, or don't go at all.
Okay.
What is Dr. Kenson actually doing out there?
She's a deep cover operative, Shepard. We talk only when we have to. I'd heard she was investigating a rumor of a Reaper artifact in the system. Her last report said she'd found it.
Okay.
What else can you tell me about the operative?
Amanda's a top scientist and Alliance agent working in Batarian space. It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander. I won't let her rot away in a Batarian torture camp.
I thought the Alliance denies the Reaper threat. That must be some proof she found.
Kenson's team found an artifact out in Batarian space. She believes it's a Reaper device, proof that the Reapers are indeed planning to invade. I've known her a long time. If she says she has proof, it's worth checking out.
Okay. Relations with the Batarians.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
This is not an Alliance operation. It's one person going in alone to save a friend. If it were an official mission, of course the Batarians would be upset. You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
Technically, couldn't we just blame it on Cerberus? Like, this seems like the perfect opportunity to blame it and say that Cerberus went in when they heard about a human being held in a secret prison camp in Batarian space.
I'll make this a priority.
The prison is hidden underground in a Batarian outpost in Aratat.
I'll upload the coordinates now. Once she's secure, confirm her discovery. We'll debrief you when you're back.
Got it.
Hackett out.
Now, I don't recall this mission at all when I played this on console back in the day, but I didn't own any of the DLC either. So I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and assume that this is a DLC mission. Let's see, Shadow Broker Intel. To Shepard from Cerberus Information Processing. We're aware that your old friend Liara Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping her in that hunt, given the broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operation. But unfortunately, she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Ilum and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Let's see, from Robin Reeve. Commander, the Alliance soldier here gave me this contact information. I hope this reaches you. You said you were trying to stop those Collectors. They took my son and my brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they are? I know that you're looking, but so many people are just gone. Every family lost someone. The children are the worst. Empty desks at the schools, winter clothes that never got worn. Please, the Alliance isn't doing anything. The Council isn't doing anything. If you can find our people, I'm begging you to do something. Tell me something I can do. Tell me anything. Robin Reeve. From Martin Burns. Commander Shepard, Udina said this would reach you. I wanted you to know that I haven't forgotten what you did for me the day those crazy biotics took me hostage. You talked them down and you got me off that ship alive. I won't lie to you. I took this job for the pull and the power. I saw that biotics issue as a stepping stone, something good to put on my resume, and I was wrong. We all serve humanity in our own way. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to see to it that humanity reaches its potential with a minimum of bloodshed. I'm getting letters of thanks from L2 Biotics who just received the reparations. Those letters should really be coming to you. I just thought you should know. Good luck. I've taken some political heat, so I don't know that any offer to help you would ever be useful, but if you need me, I won't let you down. Martin Burns, Chairman, Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies. Clean out the dead fish, because, kind of sort of forgot to actually feed the fish. We'll deal with talking to Miranda, and I guess it was just Miranda, actually. Next time.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. You've mentioned that already. I've made a mental note of it, and you'll tell me again tomorrow.
Hadley, how you gonna spend your next furlough?
You really think we'll have another shore leave?
Of course. Shepard's forming the best team this galaxy has ever seen. We're gonna kick some ass.
Sure you're right, Matthews.
Joker, you got anything you want to say?
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see Ash. Operations Chief Williams, wasn't it?
We're still friends. Barely.
She moved on. I can't blame her.
She was frontline with you blowing up half the Citadel, and I'm the one who gets roped back into saving the galaxy? What, did somebody switch our files?
You're the force that pulls it all together, Joker.
Yeah, it sucks, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I assume everything is going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
Oh, of course.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
Yep, see ya. I think it's also a bit of a stretch to actually say that me and Ash are technically still friends, though it is interesting that that the line specifically mentions that she moved on. Here's the thing, game. While I might have technically ended up on the romance route with Ash, she's not the one I was with at the end, so I think it's a little silly that they even bother to include that. Because I don't think the dialogue's any different if you actually romanced her at the very end. Which is not what we did. As a reminder, She walked out when my character made mention of well, why can't I just have you both? Regarding her and Liara. She didn't exactly like that. You know, I'm not sure if it's mostly a case of she wasn't interested in sharing Shepard with an alien, because as we know, Ash does not have particularly high opinions of aliens, but evidently she's not quite Cerberus extreme. Or if, you know, realistically, she's just straight up not interested in a throuple. Fuck, game crashed right as I was about to save. Okay, let's see where it picks me up. Or, well, where it drops me off. I'm probably gonna have to potentially off-screen some of this stuff again. Because right as I was about to save, it decided, nope, I'm crashing. Well, that's gonna be it for this stream anyway. If I have to go and off-screen some stuff, I will. Oh, yeah, god damn it, I'm gonna have to off-screen.
Miranda wants to see you, Commander.
I think the main thing is I'm gonna have to off-screen, though, or is just going through the rest of these messages, or not. So let's, I guess, real quick, go talk to Joker.
You really think we'll have another shore leave?
Of course. Shepard's forming the best team this galaxy is.
Hey, Commander. It's, pretty crazy the people you can run into out here, huh? I mean, it was probably a setup or something, but it was still good to see.
She moved on.
She was
You're the force that
yeah,
pulls it
sucks,
off.
I'll give you that.
I assume everything.
We're just having an argument.
Cerberus
It's just
regulations.
mad that all its foot.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Just, you know, skip through that so that we've already done it. And let's head back over to the CIC. It's where I typically make my saves when we're standing here on the Normandy. Because it puts Kelly right there so that when I load the save, she can remind me if anybody wants to talk to me. So that's going to be it for this stream. I will see you all tomorrow. Same time, 9 p.m. Eastern time until about midnight. But until then, goodbye and farewell.